Thanks for joining today as we take a look at the top 10 NFL quarterbacks, starting with Drew Brees from the Saints. Yes, Denver's Peyton Manning set NFL records for passing yards and touchdowns last season, while the Broncos also broke the league's mark for scoring. That being said, Brees should put up the best numbers in 2014. He's built for Dome and will play 11 Dome games, 8 at home, at Atlanta, at Detroit, at Dallas. Only 2 likely cold weather outdoor games at Pittsburgh and Chicago. Also, rookie wide receiver Brandon Cooks will be an immediate impact player. The other player that we're looking at is Aaron Rodgers from the Packers. And now the Packers have a running game thanks to Eddie Lacy. That should only open up the field for Rodgers. Remember, he didn't get to benefit from that much a season ago after having missed almost half a year. Also, stud receiver Randall Cobb was limited to 6 games in 2013. The number 3 quarterback is Peyton Manning for the Broncos. Obviously, an immortal performance last regular season. The only reasons for concern are that surgically repaired neck at his age of 38, the loss of top target Eric Decker, and number 1 running back Noshan Moreno. How mortal he looked in the playoffs against San Diego and especially Seattle. The other player that we have is Andrew Luck for the Colts. Still not sure about Indianapolis' running game, but for a while there last year, Luck's only receiver was T.Y. Hilton, and Luck still had good numbers. Now he has Hilton and a healthy Reggie Wayne and the new addition of Hakeem Nicks. And really the running game should only be better to help Luck out. The other guy that we got on the list is quarterback Matthew Stafford for the Lions. And if he can keep from turning over the ball, look at the weapons that he has. Calvin Megatron Johnson, Golden Tate, Brandon Pettigrew, draft pick Eric Ebron, and Reggie Bush. So, can new offensive coordinator Joe Lombardi get the best out of this immensely talented Stafford? I think so. The other quarterback that we're looking at right now is Matt Ryan for the Falcons, another guy who benefits from playing in a dome. Atlanta should have a huge bounce-back season after a terrible 2013. Julio Jones being healthy is enough by itself, but the Falcons also have hugely fortified the offensive line in free agency and in the draft. The other quarterback is Tom Brady for the Patriots. This ranking would likely be a spot or 2 higher if he could guarantee that Rob Gronkowski would play all 16 games, or even be ready for week 1 off his blown-out knee. Brady kind of regressed a little bit last year, though. The other player that we're looking at is Phillip Rivers for the Chargers. Kind of a surprise for San Diego that they didn't address the receiver this offseason. But the Bolts are apparently confident that Malcolm Floyd will play this season after suffering a serious neck injury early last year. He's not a star, but he's good for 40 or 50 catches and about 800 yards or so. The number 9 quarterback on the list is Jay Cutler for the Bears. Chicago should be even more dynamic in year 2 under offensive-minded coach Mark Trestman. And you really can't argue with Cutler's weapons. He's got Matt Forte, Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, and Martellus Bennett. It's all a matter of if Cutler can stay healthy. And last but not least, we got Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. Obviously a Super Bowl champion, but really more of a caretaker of that Seattle offense than a prolific quarterback. There's really nothing wrong with that, but Super Bowl hangover hit Joe Flacco like a ton of bricks. Could it do it to Wilson? He certainly has had a lot more distractions this offseason. Well, that's all for today. We'll be back with more tips and highlights soon. And if you don't want to miss any of the action, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Start winning today. For SBR Forums The Vig, this is Dax Floyd.